kick right in front of the goal, and it's in.
Second, cuts to his corner, takes the shot, he scores!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Confluence Financial Stadium, where we have the Connellsville Falcons taking on the Peters Township Indians. The Indians come in with the conference record of 7-0-0. Overall, 11-1-1. Connellsville, I'm not sure. We're just going to leave that for someone else to figure out. It's youth night here tonight. Should see some kids running out on the field at halftime. Always fun. It's been a while since these seniors were that age, but I remember it like it was yesterday. So Peters Township getting in their huddle, getting ready for this game. I like how they do this. Let the other team kind of get in their position, sort of be all ready, and then they just spend an extra 30 seconds to a minute just getting themselves together. It's classy. So we got Jevin Kelly. We got Maelo out on the wing. Looks like Cam Glass is going to kick it back to Parker Weiss. Dante out there. Logan Peters out there. Alex Parise. Got Braden Apple on the other side. Adam Smiga. And finally Bennett Lewis taking the center back position. Giving Caden Hensler a little bit of a break here. A little bit of a rest and recovery time. Has an undisclosed lower body. I won't call it an injury. Maybe just a bruise. I didn't really get the scoop from Mr. Hensler. I'll have to talk to him later. Joining me tonight is going to be Adam Smiga's father, Eric Smiga. How are you, Mr. Smiga?
How you doing, Ben?
Good to see you, buddy.
Just ran across here. A little bit late.
Yeah. Well, here comes Dante Pusateri. What's that?
Doing some scouting.
Oh, yeah. That's important stuff. Absolutely. What'd you find? Anything good?
I found that we have the entire JV team on the bench tonight.
That is for sure.
Yes.
And I'm expecting a lot of them to get some minutes tonight.
I would agree with you, and I hope we have a player card.
We do.
You are smart.
I actually printed out numbers and names.
Very smart. Smarter than me.
Of course, we're jumping the gun here. So far, the score is still 0-0, but here comes Dante.
Yeah, we're a minute and a half into the game.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's not go crazy yet. But
so I obviously was running over a little late. Do we have our typical starting lineup in minus our center back?
Minus our center back for sure. Yes. Other than that, yes.
So if the
Logan Peters is in there.
Little corner kick here.
And here comes Jevin. Wants to score first, but he kicks it right at the goalie.
We have Bennett Lewis playing center back for us tonight.
That's
Great
correct.
To see Bennett out on the field here.
Logan out in midfield, possibly taking over for Brett.
Got it. Yep.
Brett Martin, who had a fairly serious hit to the eye last week, or only on Tuesday, I guess it was, against Cannon Mac.
What'd you think of that Cannon Mac game, Ben?
Well, I was, it was so competitive in the first half, and then in the second half we kind of ran away with it, and I just realized we're just so deep that we can do that. We can really just outlast other teams.
Felt like more of a Cannon Mac style game.
It did.
Than the first time we played them.
Yeah.
I was underwhelmed the first time we played them. It just didn't feel like they had their typical pop. That game felt a lot more Cannon Mac Peters like, chippy, feisty.
Yes. Yep.
More fun. More fun as a fan.
Definitely so.
Yeah. Ultimately, though, the boys are in a great position now. I don't know if you did standings or whatnot, but they have already clinched a position in the playoffs.
Well, I don't doubt it. They're 7-0-0 in their conference record. Overall, 11-1-1.
Yep. Peters and Upper St. Clair are already in the playoffs. They could lose out and be in for our section.
You know you're having a good season when you can say that.
Yep. And
Well, how many more games do we have in the regular season? Have you looked recently?
I believe it's 3 after this.
Okay.
Don't hold me to this, but I know it's Upper St. Clair and Woodland Hills.
Yes.
And then I think the last game's Brashear, and I don't think there's another one.
Okay.
So I could
That sounds right to me.
because I feel like we've played everybody else twice, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So not many.
Okay, and Jevin goes
And we
down
have
in the
a
box in the first
PK. Here.
PK, which, I won't jump the gun. Is very likely maybe the first
You would
first
think so.
goal of the game. Let's see who's going to take it. It's going to be Parker. Parker pretty much takes all the not only penalties but free kicks as well.
Yep, he had a PK goal against Cannamac
He
on
sure
Tuesday.
did. He
Yep.
sure did.
So we'll see what he does here, how his cadence is. Goalie's ready. Parker's ready. Parker taking his time.
Oh, wow.
Goalie's-
Not
goalie
a bad effort by that
Yep.
goaltender.
Goalie had it, but still too strong. Goal scored by
Yeah.
Parker.
He got a good hand on it. I'm actually
did.
pretty impressed with that near save.
Yep, he had it. He guessed right. And, quite frankly, if Parker doesn't put that much juice on the ball, that's a save.
That's right. That's
You
right.
know? So he hit it pretty hard. He hit it low in the ground, in the corner.
Oh, it was a very good
It was
strike.
good on both people's parts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it just found the back of the net.
It did. It did.
Twinkled the twine, as they say.
Yeah, I read there's an article out in the Trib for the soccer teams, and, who the heck knows how they rank things. It's like power rankings in the NFL.
Right.
But right now it is North Allegheny, Plum, and then Peters are the top 3
Well,
in the
okay.
top of the section.
Yep, that makes some sense.
It does. Some people may remember we lost to Plum 0-1 early in the year, which really was a wonderful game of soccer.
Jevin
Good
crosses it, crosses the box.
Do you think
Gonna just go out of bounds.
Do you think that was a cross or a shot?
I think it was a cross.
Okay.
But I could be wrong. It almost looked like it was going in, didn't it? Or
It
looking
really did.
towards there.
I thought the goalie had a hand on it there. Something fun going on today. We also have youth night here. right?
Absolutely.
So free hot dogs for all the youngsters, and definitely creates a little more chaos in the crowd, which is fun.
Logan Peters with the ball tries to get it to the goal, or maybe he was just trying to get it to Alex Parise, who was very close to that ball.
And boy, has Alex been having a great year.
Oh my goodness!
He's just been so fast, hard working,
Yeah.
and been rewarded with some good goals.
He really has.
And it's great to see him having a great senior year. All the boys really are, but he's definitely stuck
he's shining.
out.
Yep, for sure.
Yep. And a team full of a lot of great players. He definitely is.
Yep.
So Peters with the ball. This will be the first touch for the keeper, Marcus, from about midfield. Calmly picks it up. Wonder what sort of barrage. I know I'm getting ahead once again, Ben, but what barrage of goalies we'll have tonight. Will he play more than 2?
That's a good question.
We had 5 goalies warming up at the beginning of the game. That is a lot of
It'll
goalies.
be very interesting to say. I want to say that we will see more than 2, but
All right.
I guess it depends on the score.
Cam with a
ultimately.
nice
Here comes
ball moving
Maelo. He gets it over to.
And that's just pretty.
That's just
Yeah,
pretty.
that's just pretty
Gets
soccer
it
there,
right over to
folks.
Alex
Yep.
Parise, and Parise just puts it in.
So Cam shot it from about 30 yards out from our goal, put it up to the right corner, and then who centered it?
That was Maelo.
Maelo centered it
Yep.
right to Beebs, Alex Priest's foot. Just really pretty.
Yeah, it was. So on the sidelines,
Coaches.
we have Brian Cartwright.
And who's that?
Brian Cartwright is actually the coach of the 09 and probably some of the other years, but of the 09 Riverhounds team. And I know that because my son played for the Riverhounds for Cartwright for a season.
So he's definitely trying to coach up his team and have him stay in the game. And
That's
good
right.
for him. Alex Priest. Alex Priest. So yeah, his coach is definitely engaged, trying to keep his kids in the game here, and I'm sure that they're having a bit of a challenging season, first time in our section, and definitely having a little bit of some lumps.
Yeah,
Taking
some growing
lumps.
pains, I think. And,
Yeah.
he's going to have that for a good couple years. I think I heard that he just took over this team recently.
Okay.
So, and I don't know a whole lot more about this team except their striker, number 10 out there, Dylan. My son played with him as well. Really good striker.
Okay.
We'll see how many touches he gets on the ball here.
Right.
It's-
And,
the
of course, with the
defense is basically, having to do a lot of work for their team here.
Yeah. And, it's one thing to have a great striker, but if you can't possess the ball, then you really negate that striker.
That really is true.
Yeah.
Now here he is, Dylan with the ball, trying to get past Cam, which is no easy feat.
Playing a 1v1 there.
Yep.
A little bit of a soft touch there.
Finds number 2, but then number 2 kicks it to Bappel.
Not sure what the call was there. Anybody?
Don't know.
They're calling it on us, but I'm not sure what they're calling. We have a sub already. That looks like Carter Helbig came on, kind of.
Oh, he did. He just kind of snuck on there. I
Yeah.
didn't see that switch out at all.
And I'm not sure if Jevin was pulled off. Do you see Jevin? Because that's kind of Jevin's
Yeah.
position.
I think Jevin just came off. You're right.
Yeah, it was a weird substitution there. I thought you
Yeah.
didn't really even see it happen.
Yeah, they did it on the down low. Mm-hmm. I think we're going to be seeing a lot of that. I mean,
Yes.
we're already 2-0. We get another goal or two, and we're going to start seeing the subs coming in.
Yeah, and I think that's fun for everyone. I mean, I think all the, of course, JV parents, the swing parents, and the kids. I mean, what an opportunity to get some varsity time, get some
agree.
looks in front of Coach Dyer, right?
I agree. I mean, I can tell you firsthand as one of those parents of the swing kids, I really want to see my swing player out there as much as possible. So, yeah, these games are
Heck yeah,
great opportunity for that.
I want to see your swing player out there too, man.
Yeah,
I want to
exactly.
watch him work his magic.
That's right. Let's see what he can do out there. But for now, we still have most of the starters out there.
Yep. Don't know. I mean, do you have any insight? Is Jevin injured at all or anything, or you think he's just doing an early?
I think they're
time
just
to chill out.
Yeah.
Okay.
They just decided we'll start picking them off. We'll start with Jevin. He's big. He's an easy target.
Yep. And I think I like how he's been managing the players. We've had some bumps and bruises. We have a deep bench, and I think he's really done a nice job in kind of managing the injuries to the best of his abilities. And he's lucky that he's had the opportunity just because he has so many great players.
He really
in the
does.
system right now that he can take some chances like that.
Well, that's what I was saying. I mean, getting back to the Cannon Mac game, because I know some of the parents on the other team, and we were talking, and really, it's just it's that we have so much talent and so much of it that when you switch out, we really don't drop off very much.
This year you don't.
Yeah.
You really don't.
So we can keep those fresh legs, and we can wear down other teams, and that's what you see in the second half. We just sort of run away with these games.
Yeah, was that 0-0 at half? I can't remember.
I think it might have been.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
It was definitely a little more stressful.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden it became non-stressful.
That's right. But that's sort of been how we've rolled this season.
I would agree.
Connellsville with the free kick here. Again, not sure what the call was. Doesn't really
It was
matter.
offsides,
Was it
over and
off?
back.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yep, over and back. Don't know if it was a good call or not, but that's what he called.
That's what the call was.
Yes.
Okay. Ball out of bounds. And they're calling it a Peters Township throw, which is in already.
That's a handball. Oh, I surprised on that call. I guess he called. I don't know. He called it up against Peters. That looked like a handball of the Connellsville player going down. But
I kind of missed it.
Yeah.
But I get the feeling in these games the refs start to feel a little bit for the
I would
losing
agree.
side. Not that the score is that bad, but these are the same refs, I believe, that did the JV game, and that
Yellow
one was
card.
much of
Why
a
would-
blowout. Yellow card on who now?
He called yellow card on Connellsville, but we had possession going down the sideline. I don't know why he stopped it right
Okay,
then.
that's real interesting.
Do you automatically have to stop when the yellow is issued?
I haven't heard that rule,
Beebs
but
was round in the corner towards the goal, and they just stopped the play.
and I wonder what he did. He was away from the ball, I guess. I didn't see it. We'll have to watch it on the replay here.
We will. That's at about 29:30 there.
Yep.
All right, well, Braden Apple with the kick in there.
The ball just kind of bounces through everybody. Maiello tries to come up with it. Now Parker Weiss has it. Kicks it out to Dante Pusateri. Dante making his move. Got a couple guys to beat there, and Connellsville clears, but only as far as Cam Glass. Carter Helbig with the ball. Carter wants to get a cross in here.
Yeah, Carter
keeps it on the ground.
Yep. Probably like to see that ball in the air a little bit. Don't
Probably
know if he meant
so.
to or not.
Let's
but
try again maybe, huh? Oh,
Yep.
Nope. It's going to be off Carter for
Actually,
a
they
goal
called a
kick, or is
corner.
that a corner? Okay,
Carter
they
is
are
limping.
calling the corner.
And Carter is limping
And
here,
you wonder if he
folks.
just got stepped on right there.
You would assume so. So, doing a quick look ahead, we got USC Tuesday.
Yeah, big game.
Yeah, I mean, it should be. They're in second place. They got one loss.
Yeah.
But first game wasn't very competitive.
No, it really wasn't.
Talked to some of the parents. I don't believe they had a shot on goal. Corner in, ball just bouncing around in the
Maiello
in the
really.
mixer.
Oh no, that's Cam fighting for it.
Almost there off a
Yeah.
left foot of someone I couldn't tell, but just missed the top
Yeah.
left corner of the goal.
Yep, Cam Glass was really
Right.
fighting to get that ball, get it in the net, but they
But
were
I know
able to clear.
Upper St. Clair, man, they really want to come for us. I don't know
Oh,
if they
I'm
have.
sure they do.
I don't know if they have what it takes to do it, but they're certainly going to give it their best, right?
Absolutely. And I wouldn't be surprised if that was another one where you saw in the first half a very close game, and then, we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
Peters Township kind of wears
They are
other
thin on
teams
their
down.
bench.
Yeah.
They are very thin on their bench.
Yeah, well, that'll be a big deal.
Yeah,
You
they
know,
are.
come the second half of that game, that's going to make a huge difference.
And Adam knows some of the players on that team, so I think he actually gave your son a couple ideas of some of the defensive players.
That is just
Yeah.
brilliant. I can't
Yeah.
wait to ask Jevin about that.
So we got a corner kick here. I'm assuming Dante's taking it there.
Yep.
Ball coming in high. Goalkeeper called it. Got the ball. So
really, just like the JV game, Connellsville has yet to be in our half of the
Right.
field with possession of the ball.
right.
Biziak has seen the ball once, maybe twice.
I think he touched the ball once. Yeah. Just something from about midfield there. But yeah, hasn't been real dangerous yet.
Nope.
You got to wonder how you coach a team, that comes in with the feeling like this is going to be a tough night.
Yeah.
How do you get the boys up? I know the coach was hooting and hollering a little bit. One of his boys got a yellow. I don't know if he'd be happy or mad about that, just that he's playing with some intensity.
Well, yeah, I mean,
You know.
that's going to happen if you're trying to just play with intensity. Sometimes you're going to get carded for it, so I don't know that you can really berate him too much for that.
Right.
Priest.
Alex Priest with the shot
Oh,
right into
hits
Logan.
his own player.
Logan with the save.
Here comes Dante. He's got 4 guys to beat, but he just kicks it right at the goaltender.
Had Maiello down on the right side, but I think the boys are shooting happy right now.
Yeah, they just want to score some goals here.
Yeah, they're tasting it.
Yep. Parker Weiss with the header. Logan onto Maiello. Anthony
that trick
coming
move
down
there.
the line. Anthony going to stop it up. And
Love to see it.
oh, that
it's
was
beautiful.
beautiful.
Now that's soccer there, folks.
that
right?
was beautiful.
Yep.
From
So
Maiello
Yep.
to Alex Paris to Logan Peters.
So here comes the bench warming up now. I think Bobby had 3 as the mark. 'Cause,
Yeah.
The bench is
They're
lifting
up.
here.
Yeah, it looks like the rest of the swing players are definitely
Here we
up. and
go.
Warming
Yeah.
up.
So what you had there, that was that was Logan Peters.
Logan
Yep.
Peters.
So what you had there, though, that was very nice of Maiello. He actually had a sight line for a shot.
He did. He looked for a second, didn't he?
He did,
Just
but
for a split second.
I give
but-
him credit. He saw Alex with a wide open stance, and
Yes.
Alex, good for Alex too. Seeing Logan just standing right there and tic tac toe,
I mean,
everybody wins.
that's true because both those guys want to score every time they get the ball. So for them to
Absolutely.
make that play to Logan Peters, it was just a beautiful thing.
And so we're changing out. I believe we just literally changed out the whole team. We looked
Wow.
away.
and the
think-
team was different,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
So at 25:58, I'm just going to give a quick shout out. Adam's girlfriend turned 18 today.
Is that right?
Yep. And so,
okay.
yeah, so he's not at the dinner with her, but she's here with her mom. And I
Okay.
jokingly said that I would say hi to Tammy and Sophia. So here you go, Tammy and Sophia. Happy birthday, Soph.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, this is what happens when you get the mic and have plenty of time to talk.
Absolutely. You got to come up with stuff to say.
That's
so
right.
this is good stuff.
That's
actually.
right.
Happy birthdays are always
Yeah,
worth it.
why not, right?
That's right.
I haven't seen my son in about 48 hours because of it. So nonetheless,
Yep.
I'm I'm going to venture a guess that you may not see those guys again tonight. What would you say?
I think they're on the bench to rest for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
Unless this game started to go a different direction.
And I mean, once again, I think it's a win for everybody, right? So
Well,
we get some
absolutely.
we get some young players out there.
Connellsville doesn't want to play our starters all night long.
Correct. And no,
Right.
I think it's actually respectful to the coach too.
I do too.
Because there are some teams that leave their starters in and just wallop teams to pad stats.
There was one of them last year
yes,
that
there
did
was.
that.
Yes, there was.
I think we're playing them soon.
We might be playing them on Tuesday.
We sure might be. We're not naming names.
No, we would never say it was Upper St. Clair.
No, never
we would
say
not.
that.
We wouldn't say it. Yeah. No, the parents were actually kind of upset about it too. Quite frankly,
I would think so.
Yeah, they didn't. They
Yeah.
did not enjoy it.
Well, that's just kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, to everybody.
Yeah.
But no, I give him credit. I mean, it's 3-0. He must have had that mark in his head. That's a nice shot.
That was a really nice
That
shot.
was at 40 yards out, just a floater right off the crossbar there. From,
Yeah.
not sure what number from Connellsville, but that was a very nice shot.
Yeah. That
And,
really made Adam Peterson think
Aaron
about
Peterson.
it. Aaron Peterson.
So let's.
Thank
You got the sheet. I'll call out some numbers if you want to give credit to the boys that are coming in the game, right?
Yeah, let's do that. You're
I-
probably the man for that.
You want me to do that?
You got the
Your
quick
son's-
brain. Okay.
Well,
Keaton, I know. Keaton with the ball. He passes it off to Cole Celedonia. Cole coming back in.
All right. We got Carter Helbig still.
Yep.
We got Logan Peters in there. We got Brady Rose in there.
Okay, number
Con-
18. Give me that guy.
Connor Siemens in the game. 18 is Caleb Sauter.
Caleb Sauter, yes.
Bennett Lewis is still in the game.
Yep.
Who's on the far side there? 14? Oh, that's Luke Evans.
Luke Evans.
All right. And do we do 45? Ralph Bush.
Ralph Bush out there. Looks like he's going to almost get a touch on this ball. He's going to
I
do the
got
throw
everyone.
in.
Who's in the far corner there at about the 35 there, 25, running down?
Yeah, I think that's
Is that
Sauter.
Sauter?
I think
Okay.
that's Sauter.
Bennett
Bennett
Lewis
falls
slipped.
down.
Good
Almost
save.
dangerous
Yep.
there.
All right.
Sauter on the ball.
So 18 is Sauter. Yep. Okay. So I think we did get everyone. Aaron Peterson in the game. So with your son being in the game right now, are these mainly the swing players?
That's correct. Yes,
All right.
mainly the swing players, and the rest of the JV team is on the bench. And I imagine if the score continues to go up at all, we'll start
Second
seeing
half.
some of them come in. But it'll be interesting to see what the current team out there can do.
Absolutely. It's
See if-
exciting
Yeah.
for all of the boys.
Well, there's the chemistry that they don't necessarily all have with each other, so it'll be interesting to see if they can start connecting passes, and all that sort of good stuff. Certainly been a slightly different vibe to the game since the subs came in.
I'd like to do some out-of-town scores if you'd like.
Yeah, sure.
Upper St. Clair is playing Woodland Hills, 0-0.
Wow.
And Upper St. Clair just got a red card.
Oh.
Yep. Trying to
Okay.
find out who.
Where are you going to find out your information there, sir?
Oh, I got some parents who text me during the games here.
Oh,
Yeah.
inside stuff.
Yep, inside stuff.
Very good. Connor Seaman on the ball. Connor goes down. Looks like he's okay, hopefully. Comes up with a little bit of a limp, but hopefully you just have to shake it off. Yeah, so this is definitely the swing team, so kind of fun to see these guys all out there playing together. Logan Peters fighting for the ball. Logan finds Connor. Connor's going to goal. Oh,
Yep,
not too shabby.
not too shabby.
Couple feet over.
All right, I'm back. I was just getting some out-of-town score updates.
Yeah, what do we got?
So they didn't give me they gave me the first name Andrew, but so I'm not sure who that is. But yeah, so USC's playing a man down 0-0 against Woodland Hills. That would be very interesting.
Yes, that sure will be. What's Woodland Hills' record right now, I wonder?
I think Woodland Hills has 2 wins if you have it. I could be wrong, so let's wait and see what you
I'm
say.
not sure that I actually have it.
I can look that up. I believe they have 2.
Okay. Well, that would be real interesting if they went down to 10 men and really struggled. Not saying that would happen or anything.
Right? Yeah, they played Mount Lebanon when we were playing Cannon Mac. I really thought that was going to be a very close game with maybe Lebo, I think Lebo's a pretty good team.
Yeah.
And their record doesn't show it, but it sounded like Lebo unraveled a little that game. They got a red card. They got a couple yellows. And
Is that right?
yeah, kind of fell apart on them.
What was the final score of that one? Do you know?
I don't remember the final, but it was at 2 or 3-0.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Let's see here. 3-0 was the game.
3-0.
Yep, 3-0.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So when we played Woodland Hills, it was 4-0. Peters.
That is correct, but that was a game. Were you there, Ven?
I think I was.
Yeah, they pulled a lot. Coach Dyer had the opportunity to pull a lot of players in that game, too.
Yeah.
So he got up 4, and then he let everybody hang out.
But you're saying that Woodland Hills beat Mount Lebo 3-0?
No. I'm sorry. Upper St. Clair beat Mount Lebanon 3-0.
Oh,
I
okay.
apologize.
Oh, that's all right. I had you.
On Tuesday,
I had it confused.
No, on Tuesday, I thought
Gotcha.
Lebo might be able to take Upper St. Clair.
Yeah.
And Lebo just unraveled.
Okay.
They unraveled.
Yep. Well, so yeah, that's definitely going to be a competitive game on Tuesday.
One of the and once again, I mean, we're just announcers having fun and dads, but one of the things that does worry me about our team is we haven't had a lot of tight games.
No.
And so, we're going to go to the playoffs, and
Yeah.
you're going to have to play some teams that are.
We got to be mentally tough.
Yeah, but that's hard when you've had a whole year of just. I mean, they've quite frankly been cruising.
It'll show our true character, that's for sure.
Yeah. Right.
Yep.
We have 3 goals scored against us in section play, and 5 goals total on the year.
Okay, Keaton finally getting the ball over to Connor.
Ball in the corner for Logan Peters there. Logan gets
taken
it
off him.
stripped.
Logan gets it back.
Like to hear these boys talking a little more, I would say. Right?
Well, that's part of the chemistry part.
Correct.
Like, they don't
nice
necessarily
ball to Sauter with the shot there.
they don't necessarily all play together as a team like this.
Yes.
The swing players are often playing with the JVs.
Right.
And, the other subs that are out there, the Bennett Lewises, Logan Peters, they're often playing with the varsity.
Correct.
So, yeah, there's a bunch of players out there who don't often play with each other. And so, yeah, you would like to hear them start at least talking to each other so they can start to create that chemistry a bit.
I would assume that you might get some of that at the halftime. Coach may talk to him. I'd like to hear Bennett Bennett typically does have a voice. I'd like to hear him be a little more active from the back,
Yep.
kind of the captain.
Agreed.
Out there as far as seeing the whole field.
Okay.
Does Keaton have any goals this year in his JV?
He does. In fact, he scored 2 just tonight.
Very good. I'd like to see 3.
Yeah. I would too.
Would that be a hat trick if you get 3 goals
I
in
think
2
so.
games?
I mean, if you're playing the same,
Yeah.
team, at least, same school.
I think we're willing to give it, right?
Absolutely we are.
Yeah.
So keeper comes up with the ball and dumps it off to his
They're building out the back
defensive
here.
wing. Yep. Number 2 looking and almost finds Dylan, but then bounces off Dylan's foot right to Luke Evans. Keaton with the ball. Keaton's looking for someone. He dumps it off to Cole Celedonia. Cole crosses it over to Logan Peters. Nice cross.
Very nice cross.
Cole's looking.
Logan's
Or
looking.
Logan's looking, excuse me.
Back to Cole.
Okay, Keaton's on the ball. Keaton wants a shot, but he's going to pass it off instead to Logan.
If that's a
Keaton's-
one-timer, that's a goal for Logan.
Yes, agreed.
That was a one-timer off Logan's foot. That's a goal.
Yep.
Easy from up here, though, of course.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, always easy from up here. Do we have any swing injuries that you know of? I know I saw Grant Woodward.
Well,
is
Grant
out.
Woodward has been out for a little bit. And do you know what happened to Grant? Is this?
I heard a concussion.
Oh,
I heard
okay.
that. I heard that today, just because I saw him
That's
in
right. He
sweats
did
or shorts.
take. I'm not sure if it was soccer for sure, but I tend to remember he took a pretty good hit in one of the games.
So Luke with the ball there.
Luke turning it. Gets it to Carter. Carter looking. He wants a goal. He's going. Ball just pops out.
Yep.
Peters Township throw.
Carter definitely not afraid of contact.
Oh, no.
Adam got to play with him when they were both young, and Carter was so fast as a young player.
Oh, he really was. I remember Carter as a young player.
Yeah, so
Definitely.
fast. Ball in. Connellsville clearing it out. Luke Evans on his man. Ball kind of bouncing around. Oh, that's an almost there to Cole.
Okay, Luke gets back. Connor fighting for that ball. Keaton now fighting. Keaton gets it to Peters. Logan trying to find Cole. Sauter. Celedonia. Sauter. And, oh, look at this. No one goes for that, so Carter's like, well, I'll go for it. And, you know,
Carter was
almost came
deciding
up
if he
with
was
it.
going to slide into him or not.
Yeah, well, it's a good thing he didn't.
Yes.
That definitely would have been a card. Ball way up in the air. Logan gets a foot on it. Gets it to Brady Rose. Brady coming down, gets it off to Keaton. Keaton looking. Keaton gets it to Carter. Oh, here we go. Brady Rose. Brady looking for someone. Finds Cole, but bounces off Cole to the white. And Bush kicks it up.
Yep. Do any of these players play with any of your children in Cup?
That's a
in the
great
Peters,
question.
On the Peters side.
Yeah, well, so the year that Keaton was at the Riverhounds, he played with Cole out there. He also played with, like I mentioned, guy on the ball right now, number 10. But as far as playing with the Beadling, which is where Keaton played most of his Cup career, that's a great question. And I don't think there's anyone else out there on the field right now that he's played with. Ooh, that was a big hit.
Gotcha.
So that was Bush that came in and kind of put a big hit on the Connellsville guy. Everybody's okay. It'll be a free kick for Connellsville. Ball up, going to net. But Aaron Peterson comes up with it fairly easily. Aaron with the kick. Ooh, bounces over right to Carter. Carter just lobs it on for Logan to catch up with. Connellsville with the ball, looking to get it out of their end, but instead they kick it out of bounds. Keaton. Oh, Keaton just, I don't know what he was thinking exactly. He wanted to shoot it. He was a little farther out maybe than he thought.
What do they say in soccer? That's a bit
Optimistic?
optimistic. That's exactly the word I was looking for. That's a bit optimistic of a shot, that.
Bit optimistic, but I'd rather that than, never taking the shot. Occasionally you got to take a few that aren't really the right ones. A throw by Connellsville. Okay, so down the line, Connellsville comes. But Connor's going to cut him off and just kick it out of bounds. Connor Seaman, a very strong and spirited player.
Did you see what happened to Keaton there? He was
No.
down on the ground. I didn't see what happened.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Just now he was?
Yeah, that's why they stopped play at about the 40.
Oh, that's Logan Peters.
My bad. I apologize.
Well, I only know because Keaton's 24, Logan's
My bad.
25.
I thought it was 25.
Yeah,
Yep.
it looks like he got something on his right
leg.
foot, huh? Right
Some
foot or leg?
Yeah.
Lower body injury of some kind. You don't like to see that, but
Did you see who they put in for him?
I have not.
Is it 49?
No, that Cole was out there. Carter's out there. I'm looking for, oh, wait a minute.
Give me a number. I'm ready.
33. Who do you got?
33 would be Colby Zimmer.
Colby Zimmer. All right. I think this is his first time playing with the varsity team.
Oh, that's exciting.
So good for Colby.
Do we know what year Mr. Colby's in?
I do not. I don't recognize the name. I'm going to guess sophomore, but that's just a guess. Really don't know.
That's what I would guess as well.
Possibly freshman?
That's what I would guess. So they pushed up Sauter to the top, or, yep, I would say right side.
Up on the wing.
Yep, and they put Colby in on the outside back there.
Okay.
You know, the interesting part of some new players is you don't really know where their natural positions are.
That's right.
Right? At least we don't. The coaches do, but we don't. Nice play by Colby there, playing it off the Connellsville player.
Even with the younger players, you figure the coaches are still, you know, kind of figuring it out. I'm sure it changes a little bit season to season.
Yep, I would agree.
Simmer with the ball in off Cole's head.
And I'm sure, like all the kids, like basically you'll play whatever position the coach tells you to play.
That's absolutely right.
What position do you play? Yes.
Yep. Whatever coach tells me.
Yeah.
Okay,
Nice play
here
by-
comes Sauter. Oh, and he finds Carter. Oh, wow.
Carter's head.
Carter fighting for this one. He really wanted to get that.
So I think Sauter had a little bit more room to run with that ball. He was
Yeah.
not alone. I mean,
Yep.
he made the nice play there to his teammate, but I think he could have probably brought that up a little bit alone.
Well, that just could be a result of him not playing that position very often. You know, you play in midfield or back, you're always looking for that pass quickly.
Absolutely. It was a nice pass.
It was.
Speaking of a nice pass, that was another one.
And everybody looking for Carter right off the bat.
Yep.
Keaton fighting for the ball now. Keaton passes on to Carter. And
to
Carter
Keaton.
back to
Very
Keaton.
nice.
Oh, and
That's
then a little
That
drop
looked-
out
that-
to
that looked
Caledonia.
soccer-esque.
Yeah, that was nice. Okay, now an opportunity, but no, Bennett's just going to cut it off.
And we both know, you know, Coach Dyer's coaching idea there, and he does want you to stick with your man.
Yes,
there
he
was
does.
a Connellsville player running free there.
Right.
You know, everyone gets excited to score.
That's
He's
right.
got to watch their man. Right?
Push with the ball. That's right. Yeah, you'll hear it if you let your guy out of your sights.
Bennett had him.
Okay, so Carter got a couple guys to beat. Let's see what he's going to do here. He wants a shot. Yes, he does. And why not?
Yep. So some of these boys probably already played a full game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would say a lot of the swing players, most of the swing players, if not all, have played a full game at this point. And Keaton gets past his man down the side.
Running free.
He's going to look for somebody. He's bringing it in, passes it off to Carter. A
Put it
little
into
bit
space.
farther than he wanted to, I
He was laying it
think.
into some space. I think he thought Carter would just take that space.
Maybe that's what he was thinking, yeah. So nice little play, but no result there. Connors with the throw in here. Mr. Seaman taking his time, and now he's going to throw. Goes to the white. Mr. Bush. Oh, Mr. Bush wants a shot. Ball up. Takes a bounce over number 8's head. And Connor's just going to kick it out of bounds.
6 minutes left in the first half. Peter's up 3-0.
Yeah, you think they'll just leave him in as it is until halftime and then maybe start switching it up a little more?
I do. I think these boys are staying until half,
Yep.
you know, barring an injury.
Yep.
I'll be curious to see what he does in the second half. My guess is that he lets these players start the second half. And then we'll start to maybe feather in some other players on the JV team. I know he wants to get them all some minutes, or I don't know that, but I'm assuming if he asked them to all stay on the bench that he wants to get them all some minutes.
I would think so.
I'm sure,
Brady Rose with the quick.
and I'm sure we have some parents here who are anxious to see their kids play that, waited, right?
Oh, yeah. Cole Celedonia. He's wanting one. He puts it in. He was taking a shot there. It came off one of the defenders. And there's Zimmer. Was that his name?
Yes.
Nice.
That's his last name.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'll just go with one.
Sounds good.
I could remember one.
Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay, Cole Celedonia off to Keaton Kelly. Keaton wants one. Keaton's looking. He shoots.
That's a big ball.
That's a goal
There's
in.
a beautiful shot.
Okay.
There you go. Nice shot, Keaton.
There we go. Good job, Keaton. There's your hat trick.
You got a hat trick, buddy.
All right. We're giving it to you. Okay, so good to see.
Peters Township goal scored by Keaton Kelly.
A.K.A. Jevin's brother. Jevin's brother.
Jevin's brother. I'd call him Jevin's little brother, but he's taller than Jevin now.
I was just going to say, younger.
Younger brother, for sure.
All right, so 4-0, 4 minutes left. And that was kind of a ripper from about 30 yards out.
Yeah, it was. That was the one he wanted before, but
Yep.
he didn't realize he was more like 40 yards out last
Yeah.
time and didn't get near as much on it.
No, that ball had pace.
Yes.
Had that nice arc to it.
It was kind of one that you could see, like, okay, that
Yep.
might be a goal.
Oh,
right?
yeah. You could sometimes see him in the air going, oh, this is this has
Like,
potential.
as soon as they
Yeah.
strike it,
Yep.
it was
This
one
has
of those.
potential. And good for him. I mean, I don't know. When he goes home, he should ask his brother what he did tonight.
Yeah, exactly. What did he do tonight? Well, you know what he did? He got a pen.
He got a what?
Parker Weiss took the shot, but Jevin got the penalty.
Oh, got it.
So,
yes,
you
fair
know,
enough.
we'll give him that. We'll give him that.
Yeah, we will. We still got a Hattie, though.
Yeah, exactly. His brother can talk him up pretty good tonight. And Keaton racing back to help defend. And Keaton catching up. Looks
Little
like
corner.
Still came out with the corner. Don't mind the hustle, though.
Nope.
Okay, Bobby directing traffic here.
I don't believe that's Bobby. I believe that I always forget his name.
Okay.
One of the assistant coaches, the goalie coach.
Oh, see, this is bad. We shouldn't be forgetting these guys'
We
names.
do. I
and
need it.
I try to remember them every time they're said. Every time.
Yeah. I
they're
believe
announced.
Bobby's wearing white tonight, sitting at the end of the bench.
Okay. Ooh,
That's
not too shabby. Number 23 for Connellsville takes a shot.
I believe he works on the special teams play too. That coach.
Okay.
So he was setting up his defense for the corner.
Gotcha. They all sound alike to me when they're yelling over
I
there.
can't argue that.
All right, Dylan, number 10 on the ball. He's looking to get past Luke, but Luke's not going to let him by easy, and intercepted by Sauter. Sauter looking. Oh, he finds Carter. Carter goes
give
back to Sauter.
Right idea.
Yep, but number 6 was right there to intercept.
Right idea there.
Sauter fighting to get it back. Number 6 gets by him, but not
Not
by
Mr.
Ralph Bush. Not by Mr. Bush.
I mean, are we going to call him the Prez by the end of the game?
I
or-
think maybe so.
Yeah.
I often hear him referred to as RJ, and I don't know if that's his
Okay.
nickname, if, the boys call him that or not. But I think we'll just call him Mr. Bush for tonight.
Yeah, parents probably call him that. My guess is his dad might be named Ralph as well.
There you go.
And they're going, with the middle name, the 2 initials there.
Sure.
Just a guess.
Just a guess, but a good one. Ball out of bounds. Be a Connellsville throw.
Minute and a half left in the first half. We're going to have a little halftime excitement
Yeah.
watching the kids run on the field there.
Do you remember Adam being that age and running out on the field?
I do.
I sure do too, and it's it really brings back good memories. Those youth nights when they're like 6 and 8 or so and running out to the middle of the field. Simpler times, buddy. Simpler
No
times.
doubt. They're look like a herd of caged animals over there. Chuck's got them by the golf carts.
Oh, there they are.
Some of those kids might want to get off the field. It's going to be like, what was that, USC Stanford when the band was on the field? Running through.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Gotta love it. Okay, so we're down for the last 30 seconds here.
Yep.
Mr. Bush going to take the throw. See if we can get something in the last 22 seconds.
Got it to Carter's
Carter's
foot.
fighting. And Carter knocks his player off, but he's going to get called for the foul.
Yeah.
And that's appropriate.
Yep.
And that'll be pretty much the game.
9, 8,
Half.
7,
I say that every time, don't I?
It's okay.
It's, one of those things that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1.
All right. Well,
There
I'll
we go.
see you after half.
I'll see you then.
Okay. Well, we can just jabber away until
Yeah, we're pretty good at
things
that.
get started. We are. It looks like so. Got the same lineup, do we?
I believe so. The only one I was trying to see is if Logan Peters was out there or not.
Did Logan make it back, or is?
I don't know if even if it's a minor injury, if he's going to play Logan.
I would think he would want to rest him.
I would agree.
Yeah.
Logan gets a lot of minutes on the team, and even if it's a little tweak, I'm not sure if he's going to put him back in for that.
Yep. And Logan's had a real good game. He got a goal in and
Yep.
had some other nice touches. So, yeah, don't risk it.
So I'm going to go with it. It's the lineup that finished the first half.
I think so.
On quick glance.
Aaron Peterson's still the
Yep.
goaltender. So,
Yep. I mean, there's 33. That was Logan's replacement. So I think
That's right.
exactly where we are.
that's right. Zimmer, I believe.
Yep.
That's a good last name. One's easy to remember.
Yes, it is.
Zimmer. Fun to say.
It's a company that I work with a lot in my business too. So,
Is that right?
yeah,
So you
Zimmer's
should be able to pull
Zimmer's-
that up.
Yeah, Zimmer's a big corporation.
Okay.
so
All right.
probably not related.
Probably not, but you never know
You
here
do
in
never know.
Peters Township.
Yeah. All right, so ball's going to be in place soon. Connellsville gets the ball to start the second half.
Now, do they do the kick way up the field? Doesn't look like
Well, it does not look like it. They have a formation here.
Yeah. No, Cartwright not teaching that
Nope.
play. So,
No, that's
but then they're
similar result.
similar result. It kind of dribbled it up a little bit and then booted it way too far for number 10.
Yeah, similar result.
So Aaron gonna goal kick this one up. The boot.
All right, up to about midfield.
Yep, good kick. And there was some pushing in the back.
Yeah, you could see it. I didn't know if
Yep.
the ref was going to call it just based on, like you said, how the game's rolling. but
Right.
He did call it. Gives Bennett a chance to put his foot on it.
Got to keep the game under control, I guess. So why not? Here comes Bennett.
Bennett
Wow,
putting a
big
deep
ball in from
there,
Bennett. Off the head of Connellsville, though. Ball takes a bounce. Another bounce, just bouncing around there. Cole Celedonia put it in to. Okay, Carter has it. Oh, ball taken off, and now Connor Seaman chasing. And he's just guarding. Out for a throw. Keaton on the ball. Keaton back to Connor. Connor kicks it up, waiting for someone to get to it, but
Yep, no one was
only-
there.
No one was there except the goaltender.
Just the goalie.
Just the goalie. So the ball's up and off of Mr. Bush.
That
Oh, Mr. Bush going for it again and yet again.
ball's just bouncing around at about midfield there.
Right. And finally out of bounds on Connellsville.
So going back to the Canamac game, did you notice that I think we missed every long ball header that game?
I didn't really pick up on that, but now that you mention it,
Like every ball that the goalie kicked, we were. I felt.
Interesting.
I don't know what happened.
that's
that game.
very unlike us.
Even Ken and Mac though, everyone was jumping too
Yeah,
early. Balls were
yeah.
just everywhere.
Maybe it's those lights.
Lights or maybe the
something, man.
rain. I don't know. It was a weird game. It seemed like
Yeah.
no one could capture the long.
They do have kind of an intensity there that I wonder if the lights are like, just shining in their eyes. They got that big screen.
Yeah, maybe. It was weird. Both teams are missing it. Ball right into the mixer there.
And
Looks like
Carter.
Oh.
Wow, that goalie was just on the line, wasn't
Yep.
he? I was wondering if that was in, but nope,
So
he
that was
kept it just out.
That was a corner. I didn't notice who took the corner for us, but put it in the mixer.
Yep.
Bounced around. Goalie made a nice save there.
Yeah, he did.
Brady Rose with the header there.
Yeah, we sort of got lucky. It was a shutout the other night because apparently when Cannon Max scores, they
Oh,
have
have you ever
videos
seen
and
that?
flashing lights. Yes, I have, and
Yeah,
it's
very.
a little annoying to tell you the truth. But
Yeah.
hey, fun too, fun for the team, I'm sure. Keaton tries to get by a couple guys, but the second one takes the ball off him. Luke Evans, Mr. Bush. Let's see, and ball heading out for Peter's throw. Okay, ball kind of bouncing around. Carter Helbig has the ball, but loses it, and Connellsville coming down. Trying to get it down the field here, but rolls out of bounds. Peters Township throw.
So, Tammy, would you like to say anything to your daughter here?
Happy birthday, baby girl.
Aw, look at that. We're having some extra special people here in the crowd.
Is this the birthday girl we
This
were hearing
is the
about
birthday girl right
earlier?
here. This is Sophia.
Well, hello,
Yeah.
Sophia.
Sophia's 18
We've
here.
heard much about you.
Yeah.
Safe travels for your week.
Yeah, so if we're just having some fun here, so we've already given you some props there, Yeah. What's your take on the game, Sophia?
I think it's very boring.
And that is on tape, folks.
Cole with a shot. And
The
goaltender
crowd
comes
wants
up
some more
with it.
entertainment. Are you not entertained? Well, both teams are certainly trying hard. Connellsville's coach is working hard over here, trying to get their boys excited and growing. But good opportunity for a lot of the Peters kids to get some minutes here.
That's right. Do you come to all the games, Sophia?
I try.
Yeah?
I've only missed 2 or 3.
She's basically come to every game except for, I think, Connellsville.
Oh, okay.
She's been to most away games, all home games.
That's dedication.
And she can handle dad banter, so I give her a lot of credit.
Nice.
She
Yeah.
tolerates a lotall of banter.
Yeah, not everyone can tolerate that.
No.
Especially
very-
from this guy.
very
no,
few.
I'm just guessing.
Very
That's
few.
just a jab.
Very few. All right. Did you get any special gifts for your birthday, Soph?
I got a lot of shoes.
Okay. Any particular shoes that you really wanted?
Not really.
I mean, don't
They're on my list,
girls and women just want shoes no matter what? Like, just more shoes the better? Or?
I feel like I'm not really a shoe person, but
Oh,
I'm starting
okay.
to get into it. So now I like them.
Are we talking sneakers? Are we okay, we got some sneakers here.
Yeah, only.
All right, only sneakers. Okay. Do we have a new pair on tonight?
We do.
Okay. What pair? We got some New Balances on.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, yep. Do you ever think New Balances would be cool again, Ven?
I didn't even know much about New Balance before, it started becoming cool now.
Yeah, all right. Fair
Yeah.
enough. Fair enough.
Was it like one of those old shoes
I
that kind of
believe
came
so.
back?
Yeah, I believe so.
I don't know. For me, I was in California. It was all Vans, and then later Doc Martens up in Seattle.
Did you go create your own Van shoe?
Yeah, yes, because you get the black and white checkered, and then you
Yeah.
color in the little
Right.
white checkers to make them custom.
Pretty cool stuff, right?
It was really cool stuff back then.
A little warmer up here too, huh, Soph?
It's really cold. My butt. It's like the aluminum or whatever it is.
Do you think we should look at some
on
heated
these
seat-
bleachers, yeah.
Should we look into some heated seats at Peters next year?
I mean, I really think we should. Can and Mac is kind of outdoing us with their big screen and their
Yeah.
flashing lights. We need something over here.
The announcer.
Yeah, the announcer, yeah.
Funny stuff.
All right, ball bouncing around on the far side of the field. And out of bounds again. Peters Township throw. Connellsville on the ball. Keaton collecting. Keaton going to go up the sideline. Keaton beating his man. Keaton looking, and he passes it off to Carter. Carter can't quite corral it, but Cole Celedonia does. And I think Cole was trying to hit Carter. But it went to the keep. So ball back out. Takes a big bounce. Mr. Zimmer on the ball. Kicks it out for a Connellsville throw.
Bet if you look over there, I think we got our JV team warming up, bud.
Okay, here we go.
Yep.
Good for them. All right.
Yep. Always exciting times.
Yeah, agreed.
And it looks like we're going to have a goalie change for Connellsville, as I see a player on the bench changing into a goalie outfit here.
Okay.
Or a kit, number 90-something.
Right. And I'm looking over there to see if any of our goalies are warming up. Kind of hard to tell with those green pennies on.
Yeah, with the pennies, I don't see one over there, but it wouldn't surprise me if we see another goalie in there.
Yeah. Okay, throw in for Peters. That's going to nope. That's going to be a corner. Okay, Cole tries to kick it in for a cross, but comes off Connellsville, so we got a corner kick coming up.
Is that Sauter taking the corner?
It is Sauter.
All right. See what he can do with it. Makes the play 2 arms up.
He kind of
Plays
just
it
does a
low and
little
short.
low one. Keaton, no, that wasn't.
Wow.
Was that
Good
Keaton?
save by the goalie.
Yeah, it was. So Keaton did get a foot on that ball, but nice save. Ball back in. Ball back out. Ball in.
Ball out.
Ball out.
This is high-level announcing here, folks.
Yes, it is. We get paid the big
High
bucks to
level.
do
We
this.
We really do.
Connor really giving chase. Ball in, and Aaron collects.
There you go.
That guy kind of broke free there.
He did. He made a little bit of a run, had some space.
Yeah.
You know, you got to.
Looks like whoever was manning him kind of got off his man.
Yeah, probably in games like this, it's a little harder to man mark because you're just like not paying as tight of attention.
That's true.
The intensity's a little low.
Yep. The ball's been up on that side of the field all this time. You just want to creep on up there.
So we do have a goalie change. Number 99's coming in
Okay.
for Connellsville. Bigger kid. I saw him getting ready. So not sure who the starting goalie is. I'm going to assume it is 19.
I think so. Number 99 with the Tiger jersey there.
Yep. Might be a field player, too. I don't remember if he was out. I don't know if he has a – can you have 2 numbers? Can you have a goalie number and then a regular number to play in the field?
That's a great question. I don't know.
Yeah. I would assume in high school you can. 'Cause I
Keaton
doubt-
collects and kicks and
Oh,
just
that's
wide.
Just a bit outside.
Just to the left of the
Just
goal
a bit
box.
outside. You would assume he probably does because I doubt they have the same jersey number in goalie and field play.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm going to guess coach is telling the JV team what time they're going in because they have not come to the center there.
Gotcha.
You want to take a guess? I'm going to go 25.
I'm going to go 25 too. Can we
Okay.
guess the same?
Yeah, well, here comes
25
some
just
kids.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Well,
Here comes
okay.
the first
Can I
group
change
before.
my guess?
No, you may not. You're locked in. You're locked in.
Keaton with the ball, still with the ball, gets it to Carter. Carter gets it back to Keaton. Keaton can't collect that one, but now he's fighting back for it. Gets it back to Carter.
Keaton is a bigger kid. Does he use his physicality?
He
on the
does.
field?
He does. Oh, nothing called there. Would have been a pen. Got to think the ref maybe doesn't want to call that.
I would make that assumption.
Yeah.
I think they're pretty aware of what's happening here.
Yep.
Sophia's bored, so they just want to get the game done.
Exactly. Ball kicked out wide by Connor Seaman.
All right.
Okay, so Now here comes some of the subs. So we were at 27.54,
Yep.
28.
Half, I would say.
Yeah.
About half.
Okay. So basically a lot of the swing players going off.
Do you have a list of these players? Van,
Yes.
by chance?
Well, where's our sheet here?
Right here. Are they on there?
Let's
Yeah,
see. This
22.
is actually the JV
Okay,
roster.
all
here.
right.
So, yes, all of them should be on there.
So on 22, we got Ryder Baker out there.
Okay.
It's kind of the front line here. So if you see numbers 35,
Yep.
Lucas Martin,
Lucas Martin, I know.
and then
Lucas actually plays at Beedling, not on Keaton's
someone
team,
came
but
in for center back, I believe 20, Colin Exley.
Colin Exley. I know
Colin.
Colin. He plays for Century.
And then I think on the right side, too, top right might be a new player, too. There were 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah, I'm
Can't
trying to
forget.
see the number way across there. Aaron Peterson collects that ball.
Got some young eyes there, so if you see some numbers far over there.
Yeah, that
young man.
is that number 10? I can't
Could
quite
be.
see.
We don't have a number 10.
No, the 40 maybe. Is there a number 40?
We got Chase Yost for a 40.
Chase Yost. I think that is Chase Yost. I'm going to say that's Chase Yost for now.
All right.
You
I
with
can
me?
buy this.
Okay.
I'll buy that.
Yep, 40.
All right, there we
Okay.
go. So I think we got all the names of the players that came in.
This is great. You know, you would think I would know all these JV players, but I don't know them all. So this is really good to finally learn some of them. And I wouldn't have the opportunity if they weren't
Yeah.
coming out here playing the varsity game. This is beautiful stuff here.
Okay. So we have another group of kids coming in a little bit here, so we'll get to play that game again. But
Yeah,
welcome to varsity soccer, guys.
that's right. Okay, so the ball in. Kind of takes a strange bounce and kicked out by. Is that Luke Evans? Evans
It
still
looked-
in there?
It certainly, yes.
Yeah,
it certainly
that
looked
is.
like that came off his foot there.
Yep. I wasn't sure if he was still in or if he came out with the others.
Carter having himself a night, too. You got to imagine he's probably the next group of kids that are
I
out.
think so, yeah. Here he comes. He really wants to score a goal here before he gets pulled off, so he gets pretty far before he passes it off to number 10. What did we say his name was?
We said
Number 40, I'm sorry.
We said number 40's name was Chase Yost.
Chase Yost. Chase Yost. I should be able to remember that one. It's a cool name.
Yeah.
I've seen him playing for the JV a lot. Has some
Okay.
great touches. Just didn't know his name till now. Luke Martin trying to get that ball. And that'll be Colin Exley. Now takes a bit of a hit to the ground. Connellsville with the throw. Cole trying to catch up with that. Well, actually, he's just blocking it out, but it goes for a goal kick. I think maybe.
And we do have a goaltender change now.
Okay, here we go. So this is Stu. I know Stu.
Yep.
Stewart. Jack Stewart.
Yep.
Known as Stu ever since I can remember.
I would agree.
Yeah. He was one of those goalies way back in the day playing with Keaton back on one of those little teams.
He's a junior.
I think he's a sophomore.
I think he's a junior.
You think he's a junior, Stu? Yeah, you know, he
How about
might be.
ladies?
I think
Is
he
Stewart,
was
is he a junior?
between-
Does anyone know? None of the ladies know. Yep. Okay.
He might have been the year between Jevin and Keaton.
I feel like I've seen him in the here for a little bit, but I could be wrong.
could be. Okay, so I'm sorry. What was number 22?
Right, Ryder. Up. I lost. Ben is correct. He is a sophomore.
Okay.
Oh man.
I'm scoring some points here
I'll
tonight.
buy the cookie next week.
Okay. And a shot by Connellsville, a little bit far and wide. Okay, so number 22. What was that gent's name? Mr. Smiga?
Yes, I take it back. You buy the cookie. Ben.
Wait a minute. You're taking it
Ryder,
back?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
I'll try.
Yes.
How about we're just both right on that count?
Yeah.
Okay, so Stu with the kick. Whether he's a sophomore or junior. He's got a good kick anyway. So.
Yeah.
And Carter again. Oh, he gets it off to number 22. And again, I'm looking for number 22's name.
Yes, sir. We have a Ryder.
Ryder. That's right.
Ryder.
I always have to hear him at least twice, maybe thrice.
Yeah.
Connor with the big head ball. Ryder going to go up to head it, but misses it by a few. And a free kick for Connellsville.
All right. About midfield for the free kick. Run it short. Not a fan of the short kicks,
Nope.
especially in this game where they've had limited offense.
Yeah,
You'd
I
like
mean,
to see them
just-
just put it in the middle.
That's it.
You never know. You get a PK or something like that.
That's it. I mean, you put it in there and anything can happen.
Right.
But Coach Cartwright trying to teach some strategy.
Did he make that call? Did you hear it from
I-
the sidelines?
I don't know, but at
Okay.
halftime, you said you actually overheard some of the.
He was coaching. He was
was-
trying to educate and teach his players
Yeah.
to keep growing.
So you got to respect that in a game like this for sure.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You would assume the coaches know each other from the soccer world.
I would think so.
Yeah.
They all seem to know each other, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, most of these guys know each other from cup teams and
Right.
coaching through the years.
Some of them grew up playing with each other, I'm sure.
Yeah, you would make that assumption. There's
Yeah.
no doubt. All right. Carter with the
All
ball.
right, Carter. Is he going to try to.
He's going to try and go through 5
He
Connellsville
really
players.
wants
Yep.
that goal.
Only
He
5,
really
Carter.
wants
Only
it.
5, buddy. Yep, you almost had it.
Yep.
That's for you, Chuck.
All right. So Connellsville with a throw in.
Yep. Next group of Peters players are coming in. Looks
Yeah.
like 3 this time.
Okay. I recognize Tanner Weiss over there.
Got it. Freshman, right?
Yes. That one I'm sure of.
Yep. Tanner is. Are there other freshmen on the JV team, or is it just Tanner this year?
There are. A couple of
Okay.
them that you named were freshmen. Colin Exley,
Okay.
one of them.
Because I heard the freshman class is pretty large.
Yeah,
There was a large group of them. So.
I think so. Definitely more than last year.
Mm-hmm.
Last year was pretty thin.
Yeah, they called a couple 8th graders up to play.
That's right. Yeah, well, a lot of these players actually played on the on that freshman team last year, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
believe so.
Okay, here comes Connellsville trying to make something happen. Number 2 takes a shot, but again, wide of the goal box.
All right, so we definitely have Tanner Weiss in. We got to get up top, and let's see. You see the young man up top there? What his number is?
I'm actually looking at who's coming off, which would be Connor and Cole.
Yeah.
And I didn't see, was there a third? Thought there was going to be a
37?
third.
There was 3.
And now Nathan, I'm not
Yep, that
sure
is Nathan.
Nathan's last name, but man,
Matuszewski.
Okay,
Matuszewski.
you watch how hard he works, man. I
Does
think
he?
he's the hardest
Okay.
working guy on on JV.
All right, and we got Tanner, and then we have one more player.
Yeah, who was the third?
Thought it was another midfielder. Could it be that number 35?
30. Was
Lucas,
34
no, he
out
was
there?
there. Lucas Martin was in there.
34. Is it 34?
Jacob, that's it. Jacob, I'm going to work on your last name, but it's Gowanus.
Okay. We're going to
Gowanus?
call him Jacob.
We're going
Or
to call him Jake.
Maybe Jake for short. I'll call Nathan Nate for short.
Yep. So does Tanner play the same position as Parker?
No, Tanner actually typically plays center back or one of the backs.
Got it.
Yep.
It looks like he's
Kind of like
playing-
his older brother.
He's playing midfield right now, though.
Is he playing midfield now?
36.
Okay.
He looks like he's positioned more midfield than anywhere else.
Oh, Tanner looks like he's left back right now.
Okay. We got
Number
5 on the back
35,
line,
right?
though. We got 5 back there.
Okay, well, I
there
could
you
be
go.
wrong
No,
in
no,
that.
I think you're right. It just positioned out. Looks like you got Luke Evans on the opposite side, Tanner on this side. So
Yeah, so Luke's still out there, who I think is actually the only varsity player still out there, yeah?
I think you are correct.
Okay, now here comes Connellsville. Oh, guy passes it off and comes right back to him. But Colin actually, Colin playing some strong defense, getting it out there.
Very nice. 17 minutes left.
Okay. And it's great to see these guys get a lot of minutes, you know?
Yeah.
Oftentimes they'll just make it on for the last, few minutes of the game or whatever, but
No,
now
they're
they
gonna
actually
play.
get a chance.
They're going to play.
Yeah.
See, I'm going to check the out-of-town scores here real quick.
Oh, yeah. And Nate worked so hard on that ball. Okay. Here we go, trying to get it up to Nate. Let's see what he can do. Gets a bit of a cross in.
So the Woodland Hills Upper St. Clair game is at least remotely exciting.
Is it?
Upper St. Clair has 2 red cards.
No way. And what is the score?
I don't know. I'm asking for the score.
Okay, that's crazy.
Yeah. 2-0 Upper St. Clair right now.
That doesn't happen too often.
Let's see who they are. One of them was a gentleman named Andrew, tall guy.
Oh my god. Really?
Yep. What's his last name, Sophia?
Fulton.
Andrew
You know these guys, so
Andrew
you go to
Fulton.
school there?
Yeah, I do.
I got you.
Yeah, she's an Upper St. Clair
Okay,
spy.
it's all coming together now.
No, she's a spy. We got more players coming out and on.
Okay. I would swear that's Keaton coming back on.
Well,
it is. Okay,
I would
so
think you know your son.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with it. You know what's going on.
yeah, Keaton's coming back on, and a couple of the others that I think have already been out.
Okay.
I'm trying to see numbers here.
And you're right with Tanner with the ball, so he must be an outside back with the throw in right there. So
Yeah.
that would make sense.
34 kicks it off to Keaton. Keaton wants a shot, but
Keaton got
defender
back in
there.
the game. He's like, I'm going to take a shot.
Yeah, well, I know Keaton he's wanting to show himself out there. I figure,
Absolutely.
I think I might have told him before this one. Make sure you show up if you get minutes. Not that he ever listens to me, but he's actually pretty good at listening to his dad.
I'm sure
I
he
can't
is.
complain.
I'm sure he is. They were both very polite guys when they were at the house. Got to meet him.
Did they? Yeah, you had
Yeah.
the spaghetti dinner at your house the
little
other
bit ago,
night.
but-
Yeah.
Real nice kids.
Oh, that's great. Glad to hear it. It's always a relief to hear that your kids are nice
It
when
is.
they're not around
It
you.
is. It's a little bit of, yeah.
Yeah.
But we've said this before. Everyone on that team, they're just nice kids.
Yeah. Yep. Those spaghetti dinners are fun for these guys, man.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know? Okay, so it's actually kind of cool. We've got Nathan and Keaton in, which doesn't happen too often in the JV games. It's usually one of them subbing out the other. So it'll be interesting to see what they do up top together.
Take a picture. It's for your mom. Me with my glasses on. I'm just going to fake read your phone. Okay, I'm not going to look.
Keaton with the ball. Keaton trying to dribble. Now he wants to find someone. And ball gets kicked out for a goal kick.
Do we have more players here going in?
Are there more coming in?
No, I'm asking you, dude.
No, I was actually just kind of trying to brush up on some of these guys that
Got it.
I almost know their name, but just can't quite come up with it. You know how it is.
I do.
The older you get, the harder it gets.
It's hard to argue that.
Yeah.
The game's pretty much in cruise control for a while here. The refs are pretty much walking around.
Yeah.
Boys are walking around. 13 minutes left. So what do you think the move is for practice? All right, they're going to play Upper St. Clair Tuesday.
Right. Oh, nice little ball for
Yep.
Nathan. Nathan wants one. Can't quite get it off, and Eventually just kicked out for a goal kick. Okay, so what was the question now?
I'm going to ask, what do you think the practice schedule is going to be like? Friday, Saturday?
Oh, that's a great question.
After
Yeah.
this, and they're playing St. Clair on Tuesday.
Right. Doesn't seem like
Ball in the box there.
doesn't seem like Bobby would necessarily give him much time off, if that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, do you think they're going to practice both days? I know he gave him yesterday off.
Right.
So I'm going to go with that they practice both days.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. Be interesting to see, maybe just a light practice or something one of the days.
Don't typically see a Wednesday off.
No.
Can't remember seeing a Wednesday practice off, in a long time. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, Adam said he's never had one.
Never had a Wednesday
Yeah,
off.
That was a random one.
Yep. Okay, ball in. And that's going to be called offsides if Nathan catches up with it.
Yeah. You saw the ref waiting for that.
Yep.
At this point, you would have think he could have just called it.
Yeah, he wasn't sure, I guess, if he was going to catch up, but it was pretty obvious right in front of him.
Watched a little soccer last night. I don't typically watch a lot on TV of MLS, but it was Messi's team against Columbus.
Oh, okay. How'd that one go?
That was actually, Columbus is a pretty good team.
Yeah.
It took them to the brink.
Okay.
I think that was the championship.
Oh, really?
At least like for maybe the regular season.
Okay.
Up in the air, but
Yeah.
Messi's team, Inter Miami, won like 3-2, but it was Columbus had a PK blocked.
Okay.
That would have tied the game late in the game.
Yeah.
And it was pretty good soccer, actually.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I haven't watched an MLS game in a while.
There was just nothing on, man. And
yeah.
I saw it, and it was live, and I was like,
Oh,
okay.
it's great. Yeah, it's great when you actually sit down and watch one.
Yeah.
Now, is Messi still showing up? How's he doing?
He's doing his typical
Is he
thing.
still
sitting
Messi?
Up, sitting
Yeah.
up. Well, I mean, he's sitting up high.
Yeah.
He walks. He walked a lot towards the end of his
Yeah.
Premier League career. Or what was it, La Liga? Or
Yeah.
whatever he's
Yep.
in. But he's still dangerous as heck.
Oh, yeah.
He split two guys. I mean, I still don't know how he got between the two. So he's still got the skill. He's just, but those are two good teams.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty good soccer.
And Columbus, probably the closest MLS team to us, you think?
I would say so. I mean, obviously we have the Riverhounds in Pittsburgh, but they're not MLS.
Right.
They were good. They have a real good team. I don't think that they were fearful of the Miami team. I feel like if they played them again, they got a shot.
Yeah.
I think a lot of teams come in to see Miami. They're a little intimidated with
Right.
players that are showing.
Sure. Keaton wants to get his last shot off, but he's going to pass it off instead.
Which is the right play.
It is. That defender was right with him.
Yep.
Connellsville getting the ball down in Indian
seeing-
territory, but then just kicks it right to Luke Evans.
Seeing a few breakouts from Connellsville right now.
Yeah, I mean, things have evened up a little bit more here in terms of, the talent and such out there, but Peter's still with the definite upper hand here. Okay, this is Charlie on the ball. Charlie is actually on Keaton Speedling team, so there's one.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was a nice little soccer
interesting,
play.
I was looking for him on our list here, our cheat sheet, and I was not seeing him. 42, right? Yeah, somehow 42 didn't make this list.
Got it.
So, but Charlie, it came to me.
There you go.
It does in time.
It was a nice soccer play. You could hear the 1-2 call.
Yep.
And did happen.
Oh, not too bad.
Yep, little header.
Yep.
Love when the not tallest people get the headers.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Always makes you wonder what the tall people are doing.
That's right.
Connor Seaman back in the game.
Okay. So Connor getting lots of play on this varsity night here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Connellsville with the change as well.
All right. waiting on the goal kick. And here we go. All right, Tanner. And there's Charlie again. That's Nathan kicking it back to Charlie. Keaton gonna corral it though, and
Looked like he wanted to back past that, but
yep.
ball got tripped up a little bit.
Okay, he
He's giving it
kind of
back.
chips it into Charlie. Charlie looking and going to take a shot just to the
Just a little
right.
wide.
Just
Had
a
the
little
room.
wide.
Had
Yep.
room.
Yep. Okay, so reset. Here we go.
So, Sophia, when we go to Upper St. Clair on Tuesday, can we dress you up in Peters Township colors?
I was already planning on wearing Peters Township colors, I think.
There you go. There
Wow,
you go.
Good for you.
We've converted her.
Yep. Okay, nice ball up there for Keaton to go race down, but the defender's going to get there first. Oh, and Keaton lets him take it by him. Oh, but then takes it off. No.
Yeah, just
Hey.
they are. Little shirt grab there. Keaton definitely.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like, oh, just grab your shirt.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. And quite frankly, down there, that's just so not dangerous. If you're gonna
I mean, it's
do a
not
foul.
really a bad play, is
now,
it? Okay, just cut off there. Oh, well, almost a nice ball in there
Yeah.
for Nathan,
Just
but
a
the goalie gets
little-
to it
just
first.
A little too
Little
hard.
much, yep.
Little much.
Little heavy, but the right idea for sure. Oh, nice head ball by Tanner. And Mr. Bush with the header. Tanner boots it up to the center back of Connellsville. And here comes Nathan, not afraid to run the whole length of the field if he has to.
Oh, if that's his man, he does have to.
Yeah, well, there you go. All right, Dylan on the ball. Dylan gets it off to his number 26. Out to number 2. But then shut down by Mr. Bush. Okay, and Sauter to Nathan. Nate fighting to get that ball back. And out of bounds on Connellsville. It'll be a Peters Township throw.
You know who we didn't see tonight, Ben?
Who's that?
Gabe Marino. Is he injured? Isn't it Gabe Marino? Am I right?
Yeah, what number is Gabe? We're seeing Gabe Marino, number 7.
I wonder if he's injured. Because I've seen
Yeah.
him get some playing time before in these games.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah. Must be something going on with Gabe.
Yeah. I was talking to some of the parents. It would be awesome to have just a small list of, like, who's nicked up,
Yep.
so you can at least ask their parents how their kids are doing.
Yeah, that's
You
right.
know, but you lose track of it sometimes.
Right. Okay.
Nice ball in.
Yep.
Peters has some numbers here
Nathan on it. He's looking.
inside the box there.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Why not?
Yep. Just a little high for 34.
Yep. Jacob. I'm not going to pronounce that last name.
Try. It was
Yeah.
fun. Give it a try.
No. Well, okay. What do we got to lose here?
Just your dignity.
Goenos. I'm not sure. I'd
Yeah.
have to hear it. But in any case,
You'll hear
we
it.
can call him Jacob or Jake.
Yeah.
And Jake on the ball. Jake out to Charlie. Charlie tries to get it to Nathan. And Charlie. Well, Connellsville kicks it out of bounds. And again out of bounds.
It was
So
fun
we're-
at halftime. I don't know if everyone got to see it. You get to see at halftime the kids running through the tunnel there, so pretty cute, right? So it was youth night, and then all the kids run onto the field when they're announced, and when they're coming off the field, they run through a little tunnel made by the varsity team there, and I'm sure that's exciting for probably all the kids.
It's so cool.
I'm sure the high schoolers love it too.
Ah, man.
Okay. We had some kids taking pictures in there. That's pretty cool. A lot of fun.
I think
So,
it's got to be fun because you know that most of them remember doing that
yes.
at that age.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
a good point, right?
It's got to be a pretty cool experience to be standing there now.
Right. So it was fun. It was fun even as a parent to watch from over here. So
Yeah. Yep. Okay, so Sauter on the ball. Sauter's looking for something here. He passes it off
Beautiful
to Nathan,
pass.
and Nathan just gets a
Yep. Chipped
kick
it into
on
the
it.
goal.
Yep. It was the right thing to do, but
Really nice pass by Sauter over there. Into
it
the
really
middle.
was.
Yep.
Goalie was right there.
Yep. Goalie made a nice play too.
Yeah, he did.
They're playing soccer as well, but that was a nice passing.
All right, there's Jake on the ball. Pass to Keaton, back to Jake. Jake's going to pass up to Nathan. Good soccer right
Yep,
there.
This is pretty.
Nathan wants this. He's going to take a shot. He has to take a shot, but not
Corner.
before it rolls out of bounds. And it is a corner.
Yep. All right, so let's see.
We're down to the last 2 minutes here, by the way.
Players don't, I think, know it's a corner. We have half our team back at midfield here. We have 3 players in for the corner kick here.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well,
Think that's coach directed?
I'm not sure, but Keaton trying to get ahead on it.
Keaton, 1 versus 5.
Nathan trying to get
Have one right there.
something on it. Here comes Sauter.
Yeah.
And
Just not bending correctly there.
no.
Right idea.
Close, but no
Yep,
cigar.
right idea, wrong concept.
Okay, so we're winding down to the end here.
Yep,
Coming
just.
down close to the last minute, minute 10. And the ball gets kicked out again.
I think both teams are pretty much done.
Yeah, it kind of feels that way, right?
Yep.
Connor with the header. Ball goes out for a throw. And here comes Connor with the throw in. Okay, Nate
Nice ball.
to Charlie. Goes to the keep. And the last 30 seconds.
To the keeper.
And keeper wants to play out of the back, but no, he's going to boot it up. Tanner to Charlie. Charlie trying to get to that ball, and he does.
Oh, we don't
Gets
need
a little
that at the
tripped
end.
out.
We don't need that at the end of the game there.
Ball out of bounds. Last 10 seconds.
5, 4, 3.
Nathan wants that goal, but not going to happen.
All right.
So,
Good night, Ven.
Good night, Eric.
All right, see you on Tuesday.
Yeah, see you on Tuesday, buddy.